Senator Sullivan for more discussion on fish.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'll save fish for a minute, but Mr. DeBar, I'm very impressed by your background. I think you're eminently qualified, and I certainly plan on supporting you. And you mentioned your father worked at the Kenai LNG facility or helped get LNG from Alaska sold to Japan. Is that correct? In the 70s?
He worked for Phillips 66 in the late 60s selling LNG to Tokyo Gas.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, that fits perfect. Last night, I also saw the Secretary at a dinner, Secretary Lutnick. He mentioned to me, and I agree with Senator Cruz, that we have enormous leverage right now to reduce tariffs. One of the things that we're also trying to do is get our Asian allies to commit, like your father did, to purchase Alaskan LNG from the large scale LNG project that we're now working on. Secretary's fully on board with that. He mentioned again to me last night. So is the President, so is the U.S. Trade Rep. Can I just get your commitment to work with them on that big opportunity we have? This is a huge strategic opportunity for our country.
Yeah, yes, Senator. American energy superpower status. Now we're in a better position than ever before on energy contributing to the positive trade.
Great. Speaking of superpowers, I like to refer to Alaska as the superpower of seafood. About 2/3 of all seafood harvested, commercial, sport, subsistence, of all the fish harvested in America, over 2/3 comes from Alaska. So we are it. Multi-billion-dollar industry, multi-billion-dollar exporter. Secretary Lutnick, during his confirmation, said he wanted to be, quote, the godfather of the American fishermen. I don't know if there's another phrase I can use for you, consigliere or something like that, but can you also commit to making this a high priority? He got tons of questions during his confirmation hearing on fish. Can I get your commitment on that?
Yes, Senator.
So I think we're off to a good start. Certainly on fisheries, we have this Unleashing Alaska's Extraordinary Resource Potential executive order from President Trump on day one. This includes fisheries, LNG, all kinds of great things in Alaska. And then just a couple days ago, Restoring America's Seafood Competitiveness, EO. So we're off to a good start, and I want to commend the President, Secretary Lutnick, on their team. But I am concerned to Senator Cantwell's points, and this is a big issue, that we're not having the staffing to do the two things that Commerce has to do for fisheries. So American fisheries, unlike chips and science, $250 billion subsidies, my guys don't get subsidized at all. The federal government has to do two things. They need to do robust surveys to inform accurate stock assessments, and they need to do timely promulgation of regulations to open fisheries. That's it. And when the federal government doesn't do that, you screw the hardworking fishermen of Alaska and America. Just think deadliest catch. They do have to compete with Russia and China. And to be honest, right now, it's not starting to look good. And I'm starting to get really upset. Because when look, Biden was horrible on the surveys, horrible. We threw a ton of money at NOAA, and the guy did climate change and all this BS. He didn't do the blocking and tackling of NOAA, which is stock assessment surveys. So you guys came in, hey, we're not going to be like Biden, but I'm getting really worried that you guys aren't doing this either. And when you don't do stock assessment surveys, you know what happens? My fishermen can't fish. They don't go $240 billion in subsidies. All they need is a survey. It's not happening. I got a whole list, and I'm going to mention them here, and I hope to hell someone from Commerce is watching, okay? Because if you're not doing surveys, that's the basic stuff you're supposed to do at NOAA, then my guys can't fish. They don't want subsidies, they don't want anything, they just want to fish. So can I get your commitment, and I hope to hell someone from NOAA is watching this. I got a whole list of surveys right now that looks like you're not going to complete. So what happens? My fishermen don't fish. That is wrong. Can I get your commitment, and hope to hell someone from NOAA and Commerce is watching this right now? Get on with the surveys. God damn it. Can I get your commitment? Because you can tell I'm a little rattled about this.
Yes, Senator, and I know that I've read your proposed bill, the latest one, and also how understanding research of, for example, salmon in Alaska, where some things are going well, strong, and some things are weaker, and why. So certainly commit on that also.
Well, I just need your commitment to get the staffing and money to do the surveys. That's it. And if we're failing on this is not good. Let me ask one final question. This relates, there's a contract we're trying to get the secretary to sign, like right now it's for the Oscar Dyson. It's a NOAA survey vessel, home ported in Kodiak, Alaska. It's coming up for its contract. It needs to be signed this week. Again, I hope commerce people are watching. Okay, just sign the contract so we can do the surveys from the Oscar Dyson. That's a NOAA survey vessel ship. If that's not signed in the next couple days, that vessel won't be able to do surveys. So again, this is blocking and tackling to take care of our fishermen, which is in the president's EOs, but we got to be able to support them with science. And can I get your commitment on that, and maybe have someone get to the secretary and sign this contract on the Oscar Dyson like today?
I'll follow up, and there are people behind me and watching, listening to you, I'm certain.
Really, really important. Thank you.
All right.